Namaste, blessings, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nela Ma'at, and today we are going to be channeling general messages. As you can see, we already have the cards over here, and I have been sitting with the energy, okay? I even tried to record a video and things didn't work out. And so, anyways, I take that as part of the energies that are being bestowed upon us. Okay. So, first of all, I am clear that many of you are going through a process to where you have to show up. I'm hearing the word resilience. I am 100% secure and assured and confident that many of you are going through freaking worry, concern. And yes, there's an energy of we have to go through, we have to move through a period of time to where we're going to be finding resistance. Things might not work out the way you plan it. Okay. And so there's even a level of a little bit of disappointment. Okay. However, my love, I'm here to tell you this. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay. You're not alone. You are supported and you are protected, and so are your loved ones. I want you to understand that this energy is saying there's a process here that we cannot force. This is beyond. This is nature. The priestess. This is she who opens the doors and reveals when you are ready. This is initiation. This is having to walk through a journey that you must honor and understand that there is so much sacredness, yes, within all the freaking discomfort you're going through. And here, I know it. I'm with you. You're not alone, okay? I get it. It's been many years going through this freaking ancestral healing. Here is the Five of Pentacles. This is where we at, right? We're moving through the discomfort as a huge collective. As the collective of humanity, we're moving through overcoming this freaking archetype of the Five of Pentacles. We have to do ancestral healing. And so what this energy is saying, my love, the priestess is opening the doors for you, and you're being called into correction. You're being called into having to review your Mercury, how you analyze life, thinking process, analytical process, how you are integrating information, the way you give and receive information. We're going through a cleansing here with the Ace of Wands and this card of adjustment, Libra. We're clearing our judgment. We are awakening the gift of discernment once again. We are going through a period to where the priestess is revealing through your dreams and through your present challenges, what are you here to overcome? And what you're here to overcome is the Five of Pentacles. Nobody cares for me. I'm ugly. I'm rejected. Abandonment. Poverty of the mind. Negative and pessimistic ways of life. Unhealthy communication. That's the energy of Mercury, okay? That we are currently healing. Talking about the shadow though, because of course there is the shadow aspect to Mercury, but what happens when it's the Five of Pentacles? We are out of balance and we are still living through our primal and reptilian brain. So we're going through a process of transmutation, clearing, and upgrades. And it's important for you to understand that this process cannot be forced, that there are cycles. Okay, here comes the sun. There are cycles of life, and there are lessons within each archetype. We all have and experience each zodiac sign. You might be, for example, let's say you were born in June, and now you were born under the energy chemistry, the season of Gemini, but that's just an aspect of you. But then you have different archetypes within you, and all of these archetypes are a particular chemistry, and all of these energies and chemistry are part of creation, period. And so the sun is saying here, hey, I'm here to illuminate what is distorted. So this is what's happening within the mental body. You're meant to be going and clearing and transmuting all this energy of worry. Okay, you are meant to go clearing and removing negative ways of judging life, judging yourself, how your perception and your perspective, the narratives and the stories you're telling yourself. Okay? This Ace of Wands is when it's upright, spirit is moving through us. When it's reversed, there's an internal process happening. And so we are being asked to go within to review our internal processing, to find where are we in lack, scarcity, survival, deception. How do you deceive yourself? How do you deceive others? How are you taking from your life? How are you robbing yourself the opportunity to get out of this energy of having to chase, struggle, and even become manipulative? Because when we are in scarcity and lack and deceiving ourselves, we go into aspects of our shadow. So the priestess is saying, hey, you're going through an initiation, and here we're meant to review what is happening within you that is manifesting this energy of the Five of Pentacles. And of course, if your perception and your perspective, if your judgment of life is coming from a place where I'm suppressing also spirit, then I'm in this Five of Pentacles, because the Ace of Wands comes through the crown chakra, and it comes to clear and cleanse and purify, because it's a spirit, the will of the Creator wanting to create through you, because you are the co-creator. But when we are not creating our vessel, when we are not open through our priestess, and we are all clogged in the Five of Pentacles, there's so much density, you cannot truly hear yourself. You use your intuition to your fullest potential. You cannot awaken your psychic gifts. Okay, you might have a degree, a level of it, but there is work to be done, and this is something very important to be honored. Okay, so we want to look at the distortions of your mind. How are you convincing yourself that you're poor and left out in the cold? Why? Because the Creator gives you skills and talents, and all of them are valid. Now, if you're not using them, that's up to you. And also, okay, we're moving through a period of transitioning where you are meant to be investing in your life. You are meant to be investing in your life. And so how are you investing? Five of Pentacles. We want to bring this energy, into I'm studying, I'm learning new things, I'm investing in new skills, I'm asking for help, I'm improving. I see where the world is going, how things are changing, and I'm changing how my relationship with the spirit, my relationship with myself, and my judgments of life, my perspective and my perception of life. Okay? This Knight of Cups here with the Prince of Swords, right? We want to pay attention to not being impulsive and rushing. We want to first be very clear, because there's a misalignment here. The mind might be going really fast and wants to take charge and wants to go and chase, and it wants to move forward, but then the Knight of Cups are reversed. So there's an imbalance here, because the mental body wants to go, but then the emotional is reversed. And so once again, this energy being reversed, you're being asked to reevaluate, how are you truly feeling? When making choices and decisions, who is making the choices and the decisions? Is it you? Is it your mind? What archetype, what aspect? Are you making choices and decisions from worry? Or are you making changes and decisions from immaturity? Okay, so There's a process here of clearing, cleansing, transmuting. There's a lot of alchemy. So I want to say, hey, it is okay to not feel okay. It is okay to honor the cycle you're in. Just because you're going through a cycle, it doesn't mean that you're going to be left out in the cold. Stop claiming negativity for your life, and instead of suppressing yourself, find a way to connect with the creator, your ancestors, with yourself, and feel what you have to feel. Okay, feel what you have to feel. Okay. The moon, healing emotions. We want to heal our relationship with our feminine energy. Okay, and there are different aspects to the feminine. It's not just about dancing and creativity. It's about what are you putting in your mind, what are you feeding your intellect, your analysis, how you rationalize information. Do you think things all the way through it, or are you a follower? Right, we want to get rid of all ways of relating to the world. We want to understand also that you must go through a process of going within into the womb of the mother and within your inner worlds in order to find truth, sacred truths. Science reverse. This is moon in Aquarius. When reversed, we're resisting change. Some of you might be afraid of change. Ask yourself once again, Ace of Wands reverse. Spirit, it wants to move through you. It want to take you, move you forward. But how are you resisting change? This is about, when reversed, this is about we are not wanting to listen to other people's perspective. We might be rigid in our thinking. We might be suppressing emotions. There's fear of change. There is holding on to fanaticism. We want to look at our relationship with power, your relationship with your intellect. How open are you to learn new things? This energy is about understanding that spirituality is within everything you do in life. Life is spiritual. Everything have a spirit. So what are you feeding your life? How are you moving forward? Are you improving? This is also Mercury in, I said moon, sorry. This is Mercury in Aquarius. So this is about the Aquarian age. This is where we go, and this is about new learning, science, community, new skills, AI, doing things online. It's time to move forward. But the moon here is saying you have to go within and find those worries and those fears. Okay, hidden motives. Okay, the stories and the narratives. The Fool. You're being prepared for a new beginning, but the Fool must reconcile with different aspects of him or herself, because you cannot really navigate the inner worlds and the higher worlds if you have not yet attended to transmuting and reconciling with different aspects of you. In this case, we're talking about the inner child, because the inner child holds your keys to entering into the inner worlds. And the Fool has to realize also that in life you have to learn how the elements work within you, how they work in the spiritual, and how to bring them here into the physical and move from a place of alignment. Okay. Oh, this is what I was feeling. Okay, it was in the bottom of the deck. You see Moon in Aquarius. This is Mercury in Aquarius. This energy. This is the energy to where we have to understand how each planet is teaching us lessons, and there are lessons to be learned within the different aspects of our life. So sometimes life is going to take us into, okay, healing our wounded masculine, healing our wounded feminine, healing Jupiter, okay, healing our Mercury. So there's a process here to where we have to open ourselves up to relating with new themes and with the new in a more open mind way. So we want to walk away from resisting change and resisting the fact that life is no longer going to be the same. And so, yeah, All right, cool. Be aware of suppressing your emotions and fear of change once again. All right, you guys, it's been beautiful. I love you guys so very much. Namaste and blessings. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, share this video with others. That will help me so much. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.